Oh, he's there. Is we live or not? Yes. Welcome everybody. Wait, I see my guy Jay Black is already here. Let's get him in. But first, shout out to Remy. Drink your Remy's responsibly. We won't sip on a little Remy tonight as we talk to my guy Jay Black. Drinking Remy responsibly, as always. On the rocks. Yeah. Bring him in. Jay Black.
Yo, what up?
How's everything, my guy?
Everything is beautiful, man. Happy New Year to you and your family, and thanks for having me.
Likewise, happy New Year to you and yours as well. Thank you for joining us this evening. How's the New Year been treating you?
Man, I just look at it one day at a time, man. You know, coming from where we come from, man, all we can do is take one day at a time, man.
Amen to that.
Keep moving forward, man. How about yourself?
Okay. You know, I mean, I could complain, but who can't? You know, it's the same thing for everybody. Just out here just trying to keep it above water. But for the people that don't know you, for the people that don't recognize you, explain to them who you are and what you mean to us while we're sitting here today.
Okay, first of all, my name is Jay Black. You know what I mean? I'm an icon legend. You know what I mean? I started my icon legend process with Bad Boy Entertainment. You know, I was one of the first selective promotional guys, marketing guys for the company brand Bad Boy Entertainment, working along with P. Diddy, Biggie Smalls, Faith Evans, 112, Total, Craig Mack, Black Rob, you know, and just working that, trying to bring that to the globe. You know what I mean? We created a hell of a tremendous flow of likeliness across the globe with our music, our style, our aggressiveness, and that's where I'm at today with it. You know, and being that aggressive then got me to be in the movie Belly. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people know about Belly. You know, especially the hoods all over America.
Absolutely,
you know,
that's classic,
and just yeah, that's a fact. So you know. Like you know, being a part of that process was another magnificent process for my life, you know. But just starting out with Bad Boy Entertainment, man, and to where we at right now. You know, I pledged allegiance to Bad Boy Entertainment for the rest of my life.
How did you and Bad Boy? How did that collaboration start from the get? Talk to me at that.
Well, this happened like maybe like 90, you know what I mean? I'm coming from a town, Mount Vernon, New York. Shout out to Mount Vernon, New York. You know what I mean?
Money making Mount Vernon, we know.
Yeah, that's a fact. I used to be at Mount Vernon running around, you know, trying to get my dimes and dubs up. You dig? So one day my man Groovy Lou, I don't know if y'all know who Groovy Lou is. Shout out to Groovy Lou, you know what I mean? He running around doing his iconic fashion wear all over the globe. You feel me? So, but he was one of my good friends that I grew up with, and he was like, "Yo, man, with your energy, you know," because he was always attracted to my energy. Like, "Yo, bro, your energy is incredible. You know, my man about to start this company. You need to come up here and check it out." So I was like, "Who's your man?" He was like, "Yo, my man's name is Sean Combs, P. Diddy." I was like, "Who the fuck is P. Diddy? Who's Sean Combs? Never heard of this dude before." Mm-hmm. Anyway, we go up there, big to this Scarsdale, New York. You know what I mean? It's like about maybe 20 minutes from New York City. Nice little mansion up there, you know, that Puffy had got to start his Bad Boy legacy. So in that basement, you know, it was only like about 7 heads of us in there, like maybe 8 heads in there, you know, myself, Groovy Lou, Harv Pierre, Mark Pitts, P. Diddy, Misa Hilton, P. Diddy's first baby mother. Shout out to Misa. What up, Misa? And Nasheen Maverick, June Balloon, and Lonnie Fordham. You know, these are the people that I was introduced to when I came to that basement. And from there, man, just, you know, hearing Puff talk and hearing what he wanted to do with his brand and how he wanted to get the world involved, he just put it down on the table, man, and gave us play-by-play how he wanted to do it. And we went out there and did it. You know, just going across New York City, finding out the radio stations, finding out the DJs, you know, so we can give them the material to play the records all over. You know what I mean? It was a great experience, man. It humbled me, you know. It taught me a lot, you know. It taught me about the business, you know what I mean? I was just happy to be a part of it.
So, all right, before we go on, give me a story that you can share that was
a bad boy story
inside
or artist story. You know, we got plenty of stories.
Give me one. Give me one dope story.
I'm gonna give you the illest story for me, B.I.G. story. You know, for the people that don't know,
Hold on.
I'm the man that was with the classic.
What happened with
your
mic? I'm having trouble hearing you with your mic. Do you have a headset?
No. Can you hear me? Check 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
There you go. That's a little better.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right.
Can you hear me? Check 2, 1, 2.
I got you.
Good.
Yeah.
One of my most highlighted experiences dealing with the Bad Boy Entertainment, B.I.G. I gotta go with B.I.G. You know, I'm the dude, for the people that don't know, that Biggie's first video, Juicy. I was the dude with the classic polo shirt on. I was walking alongside of him, and he whispered something in my ear that made me leap into the pool. What he whispered in my ear was like, "Yo, just stay at home in EmEz one day." And I was thrilled and excited to hear him say that, you know. And I launched into the. You hear me? I launched into the pool, and it was crazy. The feeling was incredible for this dude of this stature to tell me that just, yo, I like your energy. Just be patient. We're gonna be running around in mansions in time to come. And that was one of my greatest experiences with B.I.G. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know. Like, you know, a lot of people still ask to this day, yo, like, yo, what did Big say to you? What made you jump in the water? Yo, we're gonna be in mansions coming up soon, man. And it's enough to make anybody jump in the water.
That's dope. So you were there for the whole.
We got a lot of stories though. You know, go ahead, what you say?
So you were there for the whole beginning of Bad Boy, for Biggie's death, for the reincarnation of Bad Boy, for the whole thing.
That's a fact. I was there from the time that Big died to the time that Big came on. So everything after that, you know what I mean, I really wasn't a part of, but I was still a part of, but I really wasn't hands-on a part of. Like, I was more working with it through telephone communication, stuff like that. But hands-on, you know, touchy, it was the Big era. You know what I mean? And I think that era was the era that really created the beef, because a lot of people don't know, you know, what the beef was about. And the beef was about, I don't know if you're familiar with the first Saucer Boys, but the first Saucer Boys was in this little side, the Paramount Theater on the side of Madison Square Garden. Okay, and yeah, facts. So you know, I stage with Versace on and some Versace glasses holding up Bad Boy plaques, and the energy that we gave off that night in that building. Suge Knight and Death Row, they ain't like that. Well, Death Row probably appreciate it because this is something that they trying to do with their label and their brand. But Suge Knight, as the CEO, I didn't think he really appreciated it. So he made his comments, and that's what started the whole beef, man. You know why they didn't like us? I don't know why you ain't like Puff. You ain't know Puff not to like him. You ain't do no business with Puff not to like him. But you did see him. You felt him. And that's what I think he ain't like, man. So he coached his crew to be like, yo, fuck Bad Boy, you know, and we was just trying to make music to the world, man, get everybody adapted to our flow and our swing.
That's exactly what y'all did. That's exactly what y'all did.
And you know what I mean? So
go ahead.
Go ahead. You shoot it.
So moving on to casting for Belly. Did you have to go on a casting call for that, or did they just be like, yo, I need you for this?
Well, you know, Hype Williams, I don't know if you're familiar with Hype, but Hype Williams was the director for all Puffy's videos. Mm-hmm. So all the Juicy videos, all the 112 videos, all the Mace videos, Hype was directing on that. So when Hype came around and see me and felt my energy, he was like, yo, he was gravitated to my energy. Like, yo, Black is crazy. We like Black. You know what I mean? His energy is crazy. And him and Nas came up with an idea for the movie Belly. And they was like, Black energy is just incredible. You know what I mean? So we got to get Black a part of the process, part of the project. So with that, you know, they told me about it. They was like, yo, just come down to the show up. Like, you know what I mean? The cast and co. I never got sent a script. I never got you know, I just had to go down to this cast and co. I never waited online and nothing. They sent me a car service to the spot. Got out the car service, went inside. You know what I mean? Let people know I'm outside. Went inside. There was like 4 white people, 5 white people on one side of the table.
Whoa! I think we lost him. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh man. I think we're having some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna hopefully get Jay Black back on here. But listen, if you're in the chat and there's issues that are going on with sounds, there's ever any issues with sound or something, type something so I can know, because sometimes it sounds weird to me, but it does sound weird on your end. So I would like for you guys, you know what I mean? Really appreciate that feedback. But hopefully we get Jay Black back in here. I see him trying to get in. But as you can see, he has stories for days. Trying to tap into some of these stories. Here we go. There we go.
Problem. Technical difficulties.
Nah, we back. Okay, finish your thought that you were talking about.
All right, so yeah, with that, like, you know, just being a part of the Bad Boy brand was a hell of a thing for my life. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just working with the magnificent artists, working with the magnificent talent, you know, and that's what created the beef between the East Coast and West Coast for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing that I could see that created that beef, because, you know, we wasn't disrespectful. You know what I mean? We was polite. We was courteous. You know, we was all the good things. Like, so I don't see why that label had to see anything bad about us for them to make them derogatory statements about us. You know, and that's what set the precedence for the hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
so I wish it would have never happened. But as you see now, but like when you see now, when we fast forward 20 years later, we see Suge where Suge is at. It's messed up where Suge got to be, where Suge choose that life. So now to the other artists that's left behind, they can't wait to do collabos with everybody.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You know what I mean? You see that. The listeners see that. The people, the hip hop connoisseurs see that. That it ain't no beef with Snoop in the East Coast. Ain't no beef with Daz in the East Coast. Ain't no beef with the rest of the Death Row brand. Beef with the East Coast. They trying to collaborate with everybody.
Word.
You feel me?
Yeah. June Creation has a question. One of our people in the chat room, she has a question. She said, "What other work have you done after Belly?"
That was it. I did a couple of things. I did some Law and Order, a couple of small little episodes. That's basically
That's
it,
one
man.
of my
dreams.
dreams.
Once Big died, after
that's
what?
One of my
Law
dreams.
and Order?
Law and Order. Yeah, I want to. Even if it's just a dead body, like, just let me get that 2 seconds on Law and Order. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
like, I like that. That's my show. I love.
You could do it, bro. You got it. You know what's so magnificent about us and our spirit and the culture we come from. You can write your own Law and Order. You know what I mean? And then you put your character where you want to play it at. Real talk.
You're right.
Like, you know what I mean? Especially this time in the era. You know what I mean? You know, like Hollywood they fiending for our stories, man.
Speaking of stories, I seen a clip of you. I forgot on what podcast you were talking about a lineup and how falling into the wrong pussy. Give me that story so I can understand exactly
Real talk,
what you're talking about.
You know, my mentor. Before the Bad Boy life, you know, I was running in the streets, so I had to experience a couple of stints in the can. You know what I mean? So in the can, you know, up in the facilities upstate New York, you know, you get to run into the most magnificent minds up there. The people that probably never get to open up a can of Pepsi again in their life. You feel me? So all the dudes that got life in them situations, you know, I pledge allegiance, my life to them for them not being able to have that opportunity again. You understand what I'm saying? So with that, there was this old man named Raymond up in Clinton Correctional Facilities. And he told me, man, he said, you know, you don't know the power of loan and you don't know the power of fresh haircuts. And I was like, nah, I mean, like, man, explain it to me more. So he told me, he's like, yo, It's mad power in a fresh line, meaning that your line could be so sharp and delicate and precise that honey will be attracted to the way you look.
Okay.
You feel me? She'll think you cute. She'll think you sexy, whatever. Then you throw something at, she gonna catch it, and then it goes from there. Y'all lay down, and all the strength, y'all go lay down later on in the trip somewhere, Miami, Atlanta. You get up with her, y'all lay down. She gonna tell you, oh, you smell so good. She gonna give you that pussy. You might splash off, and you got a baby now. And it all started from the fresh line and the cologne that you wore. Not only that, it could be various other things. It could be your shoes. It could be the way your shoestrings. It could be how you wear your pants. It could be any of that thing that brings out that look in you. You feel me? That
any combination of those things to get you got.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I mean?
Dangerous,
so you know that's what the old timer told me. He's like, yo, you know, that's power in that. So that's why we so fly with our culture. So we create that power. That's why we gotta wear different shirts and different jackets and different looks. You know what I mean? To attract.
Absolutely. So what music are you listening to nowadays? So give me 3 of your favorite artists that you're listening to right now.
My top 5 rappers.
Go ahead.
Notorious Big, Jadakiss.
Shout out to Kiss.
Jay-Z.
Oh,
Nas.
Okay.
And my last rapper would be Scarface.
Oh, okay.
You know, my top 5 switch every now and then, though, because depending on, I don't think there's nothing wrong with my top 5 switching every now and then. You know, I'm a hip hop connoisseur. Sometimes I just get into the flow of a different old school album.
Oh, no, absolutely.
You feel me?
You'd be robotic to want to listen to the same thing over and over.
The music.
Radio.
Yeah, you can't. And plus, when the more older music you listen to, the more classical you become.
I mean, as I grow older, and I tell these kids, "Oh,
you understand that?
You're so old." I'm like, you should be blessed to hit this age, youngin. Okay, I'm not that old, but you better.
They better hope they get that age.
Shit, I can't wait.
I tell all the youngins around me. I tell all the youngins around me, they better hope they get my number.
That's what I'm saying. So, any gems you got for the young boys out here that they need, yo? My guy Jay?
Keep striving hard. Keep your head up. If you ain't got no felony, go get your pistol license. Legitimately.
Why?
Where you ain't got to hide it when you display it.
Okay.
That's what I got for the youngins. And then educate yourself. Do a lot of reading. Do a lot of writing, because the more you write, the better you get at writing. The more you read, the better you get more at reading. The better you'll comprehend. The more you'll be able to display your feelings in detail.
Absolutely.
Like so you know, I'm always on the youth, man, because you know I always and us as older cats, we gotta pledge allegiance to the youth. You understand what I'm saying?
When it comes to the youth, I hate to be the guy that says, "Oh, this generation is foul. This generation is dead." The generation learns from the generation before them. So if they're foul, we failed them. So as much as we want to place blame, we've got to place blame on ourselves, because if they're not doing right, it's because they didn't see us do right, or we didn't make them do right. So that's why I'm at with you. So I'm always one to teach and share.
I concur with that. I definitely concur with that. But we still got to tell them the right thing, because right is wrong is wrong, and I think every child knows that.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So we just got to work with the ones that know that, and hopefully that spirit it will gravitate to the ones that don't know that.
Word.
You know what I mean? So we still got in our life. We still got to live an example for them to live out their life.
Right.
That's why we're doing these interviews.
Absolutely.
We having these conversations.
What are some of the new? Oh, see,
you feel me?
She took the words right out of my mouth. She says, what are some of the new things you're venturing into now?
Well, right now I'm in the process of a book deal. Also, I got a show coming up, the Jay Black Show. Will be coming up, a little podcast show.
Okay.
And then just, getting some artists to the world, man, get some talent to the world. You know what I mean? I'm looking for talent. I'm looking for writers. We got a consulting company, and we just trying to get people to help fulfill their dreams, or at least try to touch their dream. You feel me? That's what we working on right now. So we got a book deal coming, a podcast, the J Black Show, and a consulting company, and we shooting Hollywood with synopsises.
So if I'm an artist or a writer, how can they get in contact with you if they want to work with you?
Well, you can hit me up on my gram, you know what I mean? It's JAYBLACKBELLY, J Black Belly. You know what I mean? And just send me a link, man. Send me some talent, send me some information so I can have my people look at it and listen to it. And then we get back to you immediately, you know what I mean? But I don't want the people to come out there and I want everybody to have a shot at trying to touch their dream. So
Amen.
I'm taking everything, like, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be critical and crucial with how I feel about certain material, as we should. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
telling everybody that come on.
Absolutely. It can't be fake.
You know what I mean? Because the culture is crazy, B. It's a lot of none of us thought the culture would be what the culture is today. That's how we know it's incredible.
Mm-hmm. It's come a long way.
You know what I mean? And we must keep that alive. We must keep that going until we can't keep it going no more, man. The culture. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the culture means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. You know what I mean? The culture to me mean the feeling of what you're dealing with, the feeling of how that music make you feel, the feeling of how that hoodie make you feel, that material feel on your skin, that them sneakers feel on your feet, that bow tie on your neck. That's the culture for me. And then the lyrics, that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Someone's asking how old you are.
That's what. Huh?
Someone in the mentions are asking how old you are.
Oh, I'm 53 right now. How I look? 53, baby. Thank God, 53, kid. I hope everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching. What was that, huh?
I said, I pray to see that number one day. There's another question that just came in. If there was anything you could have done differently, what would it be?
Listen more and pay attention more. You know what I mean? Because when you flowing in a brand that you didn't think that would become what it is today, you didn't think about today. You thought about yesterday. You thought about, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm guilty of that.
That's where I'm at with my life.
You're right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of opportunities that we let pass us because we ain't pay attention to them. Because of the flow that we was under, the influence of the flow. Does that make sense?
Right. No, 110%. I fully understand what you mean by that. Because when I first got into radio,
you know what I mean?
It was damn, I'm in radio, and that was it for me. Like, I didn't use radio as a platform to jump off to do other things and branch off. To me, I think I made it here. Whoa, what's up? But then 2-3 years in, you're like, so I'm watching this one, and you're like, shit. I watched the opportunities go by because I was just in the moment of just having lived what I thought was my dream. So I 110% understand what you mean.
Who you as being a radio guy, right? Who do you think is the illest radio guy?
Ever?
Like who like a guy that you could look up to, a guy that you could learn from, a guy that you can process from?
A guy that I looked up to a lot growing up was Ed Lover. Ed Lover was, to me, that dude. Ed Lover was on the radio. Ed Lover was on TV. Ed Lover had his own movie. Like, there was nothing Ed Lover did that, like, you couldn't say you wanted to do in one shape or form. So when I finally met Ed Lover, it was like meeting a hero. So he's one. Angie Martinez is another one where Angie she's not a gossip queen. She's not messy. She's not dirty. She's very clean cut with what she does, and everyone loves Angie. So that was another person that I really looked up to as a radio personality. I was like, yo, I want to be like that. And thank the gods that I got to work and
You ever
meet
heard
them.
of That's good. You ever heard of Delilah?
Yes. Late Night with Delilah, right?
Okay. Incredible.
Yes.
Now, yeah,
She is definitely
fire.
dope. Yes. Delilah is dope.
So now, and I say this to say, what I'm saying, I'm making this point, like, you know, those are the people, Howard Stearns. We got to take a little bit from Howard Stearns. We got to take a little bit from Delilah and put it all in our pot.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You have to take what you like and make it into your own. You got to mold yourself into the things you see. Absolutely. I agree. 100%.
Facts. That's a fact. You got to do that forever from now on. You know what I mean?
Evolution. You got to keep evolving.
But yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, you got to, man. You know what I mean? Like congrats to you and what you doing. You know what I mean? And
Jay,
keep pushing,
you,
man. You got to keep pushing to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's an honor, man. You know what I mean? Thanks for having me, man.
Tonight. This was
sit
something
down,
that
chat. We got to sit down in the restaurant and chat, or sit down at the
studio
Brooklyn Nets game and chop it up.
Hope in the Nets game. Yes. I like that one. In Brooklyn, we gonna do that one day. Jay,
That's what I like.
I appreciate you tonight for coming through.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's
where we gonna chop it up. That's where we do. That's where we go do some interviews at the Nets game. Yeah, facts.
Ooh, on the parquet floor at the Nets game.
I owe you that.
From your mouth to God's ears, baby. Let's do it.
I owe you that. Let's see if we can do that. See if we can pull that off. We ain't far.
Oh my God.
We ain't far from it. That's so obtainable, incredible, attainable.
I appreciate you. But let everybody know how to follow you, how to be a part of what you're doing, and everything else like that before we go.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. My name is Jay Black again. You know, y'all can follow me on the gram. JayBlackBelly. Once again, Jay Black Belly. JayBlackBelly. You know what I mean? My email is jblackbelly91@icloud.com. Once again, email is jblack, JayBlack@icloud.com. And I want to shout out my town, Mount Vernon, the Guns of God, you know what I mean? Heavy D, Ali, Kenny Guess, you know what I mean? I see you down there in Texas, my G. You know what I mean? Because these dudes is illmatic, you know what I mean? So we gotta look out for them. We gotta push their brand and to the rest of the town. Groovy Lou, P. Diddy, your show, you know what I mean? My man, CEO Larry, you know what I mean? To the world, man, you know what I mean? Just keep your heads focused, keep your chins up, keep your chin strap on, and stay in the game.
There you go. Thank you again, my brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt. Another time, I got some more for you. Another time, just let me know when you want to do it.
We gonna pull up. We gonna talk. I hit you.
All right.
All right.
Thanks again for having me, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you again. Oh, all right. A little flashback to the 90s. He was in Belly. He talked about his moments with Bad Boy and Biggie. He's got a lot of jewels. He's got a lot of stories. I want to talk to him over maybe a glass of cognac, maybe a little Remy. We're going to do that one day sometime soon. Shout out to my guy, Jay Black, again for coming through and kicking it with me tonight. It was a great situation. Make sure you follow me. It's at EmEz. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and all that. We'll be back next week. I got a young female that's going to be dope that you need to be up on because you know we always out here on these streets. It's your guy, EmEz, back at it again next week. Peace and love. We out.